Jeremy Sockman here today with a look at a movie that's been sealed away since 1988, but I'm popping the jar to tell you all about Crossing Delancey starring Amy Irving. Does it have just the right crunch to make it worth your time? Let's take a look. Isabel works in a snooty New York bookstore, staring starstruck as people like hotshot writer Anton Moss, well, the intelligentsia with his word usements. But she's an unmarried Jewish gal and her bubby can't have that. The old lady hires a matchmaker to set Izzy up and she's introduced to pickle salesman Sam.
Listen.
Yes?
I didn't have anything to do with this. It wasn't my idea.
You feel funny, huh?
This isn't the way I live. This isn't the way I do things.
Uh-oh. Izzy's not into brine or garlic and passes off Sam onto her friend Marilyn. But whoops, realizes that she could use a good gherkin for jerkin and suddenly wants Sam back. It takes all of her charm and rejection of Anton's advances before she can finally convince Sam she's into him. Spoiler alert, he's game and they dance and smooch.
I was so happy I was going to see you tonight, I made a special brucha for the occasion. I said the prayer for the planting of new trees. Don't ask me why.
Now with a title like Crossing Delancey, you might think you know what you're going to get. But let me tell you this, I wasn't expecting what I got here. You see, Crossing Delancey is a brutally sour expose of the modern career woman in her 30s. Izzy's biological clock might be ticking, but she's too busy sleeping with married men to notice. Sure, she'd like a serious partner, but on her own terms. She's dead set on rejecting poor Sam simply because he's a blue-collar guy. She sees him elbow deep in a pickle barrel and gets majorly turned off. Watching him sweat playing pickleball's no aphrodisiac either. So she tells him to buzz off, only to feel bad after he gives her a cool hat. That makes her set up an apology date that's just a duplicitous way to pawn him off on her even more desperate pal.
I got a guy I want you to meet.
Oh, really?
Really?
Sam's a good-natured guy, and goes along with it, but then Izzy has the gall to get jealous. Just because her pal is with him, now she wants him. She makes her move, but the second she's presented with a chance to swap spit with Anton, she ditches poor Sam at her bubby's house. Ouch!
Sammy, a little schnapps?
The only reason she does finally rush off to Sam is because Anton wants her to also be a secretary. Mixing pleasure with business was just too much for her. So lacking any other options, she'll take boring old pickle man and live happily ever after. At least until the next married man comes along.
I'm sorry, okay? I'm very sorry. But she changed the lock. She changed the damn lock. And where am I gonna go, huh, Izzy? Where? I know it's lousy timing, really, I apologize, but Jesus Christ!
Yowza, what a sour she is. Sam's not the man of her dreams, he's just available. Since she's in publishing, she just assumes he has to fall for her. I mean, she's got a big-time perm and expensive clothes. The director, Joan Micklin Silver, must have had her fill of those 30-something single 80s women taking all the available pickle merchants and toying with their hearts and decided to put them in their place with Crossing Delancey.
Well, that was a very nice thing to do.
Mission accomplished, Joni. You created the most vile, self-centered, egotistical, manipulative, indecisive, conniving, evil women ever put to celluloid.
I have everything. I have a rent-controlled apartment people would kill for. Do you have any idea how much that apartment would go for on the open market? Maybe $1,500 a month.
Pish, pish, pish.
I have a wonderful, wonderful job. I know lots of famous writers and publishers and editors. I organize the most prestigious reading series in New York. Me, I do it. And I have plenty of friends.
So if you're one of those people who's watched their pickle merchant pals have their emotions toyed with, this is probably a breath of fresh air to you. But if you're someone who's made a life of toying with those same pickle merchants like puppets on a string, you might not like the mirror held up to you by old Joni. In either case, you can't deny she sure showed us some briny truths. That's why I'm Jeremy Sockman, and I'm giving Crossing Delancey my seal of approval.
Well, I thought Saturday night, if you're free, I could take Isabel to dinner.
You I'm talking about, you.
You ought to take all that good romantic energy that you have, and it is good. It's creative and refreshing, and it won't go unappreciated on the right woman. Wish there were a way that I could say this. Thank you, but I don't think so.
What's this?
It's been lovely meeting you, Sam, and I appreciate your kind invitation, but I don't think I want to go.
You don't know a good boy when you see one.
Bubby, there's got to be something happening between two people. There's got to be, like heat.
Heat all girl.